right, let's go ahead and get started. Oops, I'm a bit desktop background for a second. That's fine. Off to a great start. Hey, how's it going? It's been a while. How you feeling? Okay, so today the plan is. Well, actually, before I even talk about what the plan is for today's stream, I will say that I'm experimenting with my streaming setup a little bit. I've moved some stuff around. I'm trying a few different new apps. So yeah, I hope this works out. I anticipate some technical difficulties here and there, but yeah, hopefully everything goes well. So okay, preamble. I am working on a cartoon based on JRPGs. It's a parody. It's a lot of fun. And today we are working on episode 5, as you can see at the top in my editing window. So last time, what I was working on was I have this entire timeline of the storyboard. This is basically what's called a storyboard animatic. So the idea is I took the storyboard and I added sound to it. And now I'm realizing I didn't check the sound settings. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. What? Why is it not working? There it goes. Just need to jostle it for a second. Okay. So yeah, I set it up where I added all the storyboard, I added all the voice acting, and I added a bunch of sound effects. Just an initial first sound effect pass, nothing super fancy. There's definitely stuff missing and gaps that will be in here, but it gets me a good idea of how long it is and what I'm making and whatnot. So that's done. That's what I did last time. So what the plan for today is, finally we get to the meat of this preamble. The plan for today is that I am going to take this animatic that I've been working on and I'm going to start exporting it. And I'm going to put it into, the idea is that I'm going to export this storyboard animatic and I'm going to bring it into the pixel editing software Aseprite. And what we do in Aseprite is, well, based on the name, it's a pixel editor. It's a pixel animator. So yes, I'm actually going to be doing some actual freaking animation, finally. There is a couple of caveats, which is that, well, first of all, it doesn't, like normally I would just export this as like an MP4 file, just a video file. Aseprite doesn't take those, at least not as far as I know. So the plan is I'm going to export the timeline, the storyboard elements as a GIF sequence. I'm literally just going to export it as a GIF, and then I'm going to export the audio separately. And I have a plugin for Aseprite, which I need to. Oh, there's an update. There's a plugin for Aseprite that I have that I need to remember how to use. That lets you play audio because this thing doesn't natively take audio. I don't understand how an animator doesn't have an audio track feature, but whatever. There's a plugin for it. So yeah, I'm basically going to export all the video and all the audio separately, and I'm going to bring them in, set up the scenes, and after that, I'm going to start putting the characters in place. And again, I don't want to say that I'm animating so much. It's more like I'm setting up for the animation process. I'm basically going to be placing characters, like we see there's Hiro here, there's Chitoge. I'm going to start placing these characters in relatively the right positions just to kind of get it just started and worked. And then later on, I can come back and actually animate them, pose them correctly, etc. And now I'm realizing I don't even have a character sprite for this character, so I'll have to figure that out. So that's the general idea. One other note is that, oh, sorry, before, I'm getting ahead of myself. Besides that, the other thing that I want to do today, if I have time, I want to do all that, like I have all this for the main timeline, but I also want to do the same for the outro animation. And the tricky part about that is I don't really have a plan for what to do with the outro animation. I have a song that I want to use, but I don't have... I have a vague idea of what the visuals are, but I don't have like a storyboard figured out. And that's kind of by design. I want to keep this like very lean and fast. I don't want to spend too much time on the outro, on the credit sequence, when frankly most people are going to skip them anyway. And once I'm done with that process of plugging in characters and doing the ending sequence and doing a rough draft of that, then I'll go back. This will probably be a separate session, a separate stream, a separate recording, whatever, where I go through, excuse me, where I go through and start adding the backgrounds in. You can see there's stuff like, where is it? Like all this stuff in the background. So initially it's going to be a big storyboard with a couple of characters plopped into place, and then I'll start fleshing it out as we go with subsequent streams. The thing I interrupted myself saying a moment ago was that the one caveat with this process is that this being like a 20-ish minute animation, I don't really want to bring the whole thing as one big thing into the sprite editing software, because then it could start getting a little funky. It could start getting out of sync as it goes, and it's just going to become very unwieldy to work with. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to break this up into individual scenes and just work on them in isolation from each other. Okay, that is the plan for today and frankly beyond. So I think a good place to start would be, I'm going to put on my music, and I actually just blew my voice out. Oh, I don't recognize this. New music, my god. I'm actually not sure if that's from the right playlist. I don't want to get struck. Let me just make sure I'm playing royalty free. Ugh. No, thank you. Sorry, I'm getting a little nitpicky. Sure. Let's go with that one. Heard this one a million times. Let's do it. Oh god, excuse me. Okay. Music levels look... Oh, music's actually a little loud. Bring that down a hair. That's probably good. Okay. I'm gonna try to progress for a minute, but I feel like I'm definitely gonna need some water in a bit. After I mess my throat up. But anyway, let us get started. So, actually... First things first, organization will always set you free. Where do I want to put this? Visual, I guess. Animations. That's just... I don't really... Here, I'll just create a folder for it. We'll call this... animation scenes. Animations scenes. Sure. And then maybe I can move... I shouldn't move this if I can help it. Character sheets, 3D, a sprite test. Oh, that was just me testing stuff. I don't really necessarily need that. This is... I really don't want to move this. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I put this in a good location so I don't have to go looking for it or moving it later, because that could cause problems. Maybe the animations folder is the best place for it. Sprite test. I'm just going to take both of these and put them in animations. Sorry, so let me check something really quick. Stream's got me distracted per usual. Cool. Whoops. Sorry you had to see that cosmic horror. Alright, so animation scenes. And then I'll probably just start going S1, S2, and I will... Let me just do a quick dry run of this. Sorry, I'm thinking. Oh, one other thing that I didn't mention was I am kind of experimenting with cutting some stuff out. And I did a pass in cutting some stuff out between streams. I did a lot of editing and messing with stuff. That's the other thing I don't know if I may have finished the audio pass last time. I don't quite remember. But I'm definitely done with the first audio pass now. So it's filled out. I also did a pickup session with one of my actors and replaced some of the lines that had some nasty artifacting. But cool. Let me set... The reason I thought of that is because of these sections. Actually, I don't think I need to do that. I just need to go to where I want to cut it. Wait. Yeah, there. Okay. And then let's export I think I can mark the out point. So it'll take everything up to that. And I need to export it as a GIF. Export video. Format, here we go. GIF, cool, okay. Animated GIF, 1920 by 1080, 24 frames. I think that should be okay. I can always export it again. Other exciting updates is... Oh, shit. Nope. Stop. This needs to go somewhere else. My bad. Other exciting updates. I just met with... Let's see. Let's go EP5. Visual. 01. I don't know how many scenes there are. I think there's like 20, 30 maybe. So I don't think it gets into triple digits. I think that's that's unreasonable. All right. Anyway, what I was trying to say was other exciting updates are I just met with my external vendor to do the intro animation the other day, and we're getting very, very close to having an idea of what the intro is going to be and what it's going to look like and what work needs to be done. So it's coming together really good. I think I actually said I got chills during the animatic. That was really cool to see. It's really cool when you experience like an involuntary response of just like, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that worked. This is taking a long time to render. 1920 by 1080. I think what I should do is validate this whole process. So I'll just do this first. Instead of doing all the scenes, I'll do this first scene real quick. And oh, there's no ambience there, just VO. I'll do this first scene instead of doing it all, just to make sure the process even works, and then I'll go back and yeah. Wait, how can I export audio? Uh-oh. Do I need to change the format to audio? What? Hold on. Uh-oh. Why don't I have access to audio? Yeah, man, this is what I was talking about in terms of validating the process. How do I do this? Uh-oh. I'm very confused as to why this is blocked out. Oh, maybe this? Audio only? God, that's fucking weird. Why was audio disabled? Interesting. Well, at any rate, doesn't matter. It's in the right place. Yeah, these can be in the same folder. And then I'll put the Sprite file in there as well. Yeah. Animated scenes. I might want to create a folder for episode 5 just to stay organized. .wave. Why doesn't it need to be wave? Fuck. Alright, so episode 5. Audio 01. I think wave should be okay, but I'll have to see about that plugin. Why can't I add this to render queue? What? It's set to audio only. That's really bizarre. What? Why didn't it change to... Oh, because it's .gif. That's not right. How did that happen? QuickTime, wave. I hope this works. Okay. So I got my audio and I got my visuals out. Sorry, checking stream stuff. Everything looks good. God, my brain is just absolutely running on slow mode. So I need to go into the folder. Let's just make sure these even look okay. Is it playing? Oh, it is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I wish I could scrub through it. That'd be handy. Wonder if you could scrub through it in VLC. I'm actually curious about that. Open with... Is VLC even an option? I have no idea if this is going to work or if I just fucked everything. Alright, come on. Huh. Well, VLC tried. I'll give them that. Open with... Let's put this back to what it was, if I can find it. Was it photos? I don't think it was... fuck it, let's do that. Actually, I think that was what it was. Alright, anyway. Does this work?
My name is Hero.
Beautiful. I am going to turn that music down just a hair. Whoops. Just so it's like faded off in the background. Okay, but these work. Cool. Sorry, just a sec. Okay. I need to try the plugin again, and I don't remember how to do it. So we might have to go back on YouTube. I used this thing like 6 months ago. Shit. It's somewhat coming back to me. There was an app. I think you had to open it with a separate app. Do I not have it? Tools? Oh, here we go. Audio extension. Yeah, I think I actually want to... Oh, do I open this instead, or do I just run it? FFmpeg. I think this is the actual app. Oh, okay. And then I load audio. Derpy derpy doo. Where is it? Weirdly, an audio file is under the visuals folder. Whatever. It's fine. Maybe I should just put this, instead of in the subfolders, I should just put it at the top level. That might make a lot of sense. Let's just make sure this... Alright, so I can find it. Let's just make sure this works. Oh, I have to... So the extension works. Again, so this is not a part of Aseprite. Again, Aseprite does not have its own built-in feature for playing audio. Excuse me. So really the way this works is you load in audio, and you can see it has the waveform in the floating window itself. So what I have to do now is I have to create a new one or open one or whatever. Let's just go 1920 by 1080 just to make things clean. RGB, yep. Transparent, yep. Square pixels 1:1. Aspect ratio, yep. Alright, so in order to play this, we add... What's the shortcut for adding frames again? New frame, Alt-N. So let's say we've got this many frames or whatever. In order to play this audio back, you don't play it from here, you play it from here. Right? Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. Alright, so I loaded... What is setup? Everything needs... Aseprite. Oh! Interesting. I forgot about that part. And I would think that this was already set up. Shit. Where do I have this installed? It's on this drive. I don't remember where this is installed. No, definitely not there. program file. Ah, here we go. A sprite. I think I just need activate. Oh, and then it opened it again. Cool, whatever. Sprite? Oh, what? Oh, that's just the default name. It just happens to look very similar to my naming convention. Hello, this is Instance A-Sprite is being monitored by A-Sprite audio extension. All data is handled locally. Thank you for using AAE. Okay. A little nerve-wracking, but sure. Okay, let's try that again. So, new 1920 by 1080. Everything else should be good. Okay. Everything shifted when I did that, so I'll Alt-N a bunch. And yeah, you can already see it's moving.
My name is Hero.
So now, if I go here and play it back.
My name is Hero.
Yeah, spit it back.
My name is Hero.
Alright. Cool. So now, the next step is... can I dock this somewhere? I really should dock it somewhere. Oh, okay, not... Wait. What does that even do? Whatever, doesn't matter. Oh, I will click on the credits just so I get visibility on the people who worked on it. Thank you very much for your assistance on this. Otherwise, this project would be literally impossible. All right. So now, here comes the other scary part. Can I load in a GIF? So I'd probably want to go to import. Ah, shit. Uh-oh. We might need another plugin. Man, please tell me I don't have to, like, import this shit one frame at a time. No, that's not right. What is scripts? Open scripts folder. Oh, that's this. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. All right. Here we go. Importing image sequences for rotoscoping. Yeah, that's actually basically exactly what I need, because I will be doing some rotoscoping. 2020. Just drag and drop a GIF and it loads. Oh, really? That seems alarmingly sketch and simple. Before I... I'm thinking, sorry. Should I put this... I'm overthinking it. Let's just leave it here for now. So I'm gonna grab the GIF. I will say one of the oh no, I'm on frame 11. Fuck. That's probably fine. One of the best skills I've acquired while working on this project is recognizing when I'm overthinking something and I need to stop and take a step back. It's 1920 by 1080, right? Am I zoomed in? Zoom level is... Alright, so that's frame 1. Let's play back. Oh, wait a minute. How long is this? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is just one scene, and I'm already at, like, 107 frames. And this is at 24 frames a second. I'm pretty confident. Let's see if that worked.
My name is Hero.
I think it's skipping because it's a very long timeline, and this plugin isn't really designed for that. Could you imagine trying to do the whole 20 minutes?
When wandering the woods, I found a map.
Yeah, it's working great. All right, let's load the audio again and see if that helps. Oh wait, let me load it. I think it fucked up because I wasn't on the first frame. Ooh, that's jumping.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods.
Oh boy. That's not good. That's extremely not good. Here's an experiment. If I just make the canvas size, how big should I do it? 64 by 64. I'm definitely not going to keep it like this, but I'm going to see if that fixes the skipping. First frame.
My name is here.
Okay, it's just based on... It's just based on how many frames there are. So if I... See, that's concerning because this isn't even that long of a timeline. How do I delete frames? Alt-C. God, these shortcuts are ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, wait, never mind. That wasn't 100 frames. That was like 200. No, 400. Wait, here, let me stop guessing. So, it's... Fuck, what is it, 30 seconds? 30 times 24... Oh, so it's 720... No wonder it's freaking out about the length. Fuck, dude, I might have to cut this in half to work on this. Yeah, this has me very concerned for this process. Because this has me very concerned about this process because this isn't even that long of a scene.
My name is Hero.
Okay. Fucking shit, man. I'm gonna cut it down a little bit more and see if that helps. I could probably just get like halfway down. Wait, how far does it go? Get like halfway down, shift click, Alt C, or not. Why did that not? Oh, I see, I see. It didn't actually grab all the frames.
We're trying to use.
Oh, that works. That's the end. Alt C. Alright. So it should be much shorter now.
My name is Hero.
Bro, really? Ah, fuck, man. This plugin might not work at all. I'm just gonna cut it down to like 20 frames. Man, I'm extremely worried now. Let's see. Alright, is it still skipping? Oh, it's not even getting to it. Hold on. Stop. Let's go to like, I don't know, 50 frames instead.
My name's
Oh my god. This is very concerning. But we're gonna figure out what the problem is and we're gonna adapt. So it skips even with that few frames. That makes me think... That makes me think that maybe this is caused... This is just like a bug and I can potentially fix it by just reloading. Let's find out. Can I Control A? No, Control A just selects that. Okay, Alt C. Drag the... No, I need to put this back to the proper size again. Or I could probably undo to get back to it. Oh my god, so selecting each frame... Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna start over. Don't save. Don't save. New. My next plan of action is to try and version up both Aseprite and this extension and see if that helps. Fuck, man. I really hope this works out because I don't have a better idea. It's working. First frame.
My name is Hero.
Okay, so let's save this. It's all right. Let's save this as no, not as a GIF. I want to save it as a project file. That's fine. How big is this file going to be? So it's not the scale of the sprites, and it doesn't seem to be the number of the sprites. So that does give me confidence that... Wait, project information... Oh, one GIF? Oh, that's the name of the project that I'm in. Right. Ugh, fuck. I was like, wait, how the fuck is it loading audio as a GIF? Oh, man. And it does take a while to save. Again, this is just one scene. 74 megs. Fuck. Well, it's about the same size as the GIF. Okay. Let's close it. And close that. And where are my tools? And open this bad boy back up. I very well may just need to version back up. Is it set up still? Yeah. I am just very concerned as to why it didn't work. Why it wasn't set up initially. I should come up with a better naming convention than that. Is it loading? Oh! Hi. Oh my god, please work. Fuck.
My name is Hero.
Okay, I need to find this extension and... Because I downloaded this ages ago, maybe they updated the version. I really, really hope they updated the version. Oh, and it's always on top, so I can see it easily. It's very convenient. Sprite, audio. Oh, there's a Reddit for it. That's convenient. So I'm on version 2.1.1. Oh, fuck. Okay. Maybe somebody on Reddit knows. This is a fucking nightmare, dude. This is 2 years ago. Hi, everyone. A few days ago, I noticed that Aseprite is as currently lacking in any audio support. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. That got me thinking, so I decided to add support myself. I ended up making a small utility program designed to run along with Aseprite that handles audio for you, playing it based on the frame number. You can make audio-based animations. Thought this would be really useful tool. Oh, DDM Player is the creator. Okay. Save for coin. What? Oh, it's a reference. I would kill for the feature / plugin like this and integrate it into Aseprite so we could You want animate? Yeah, like, dude, this is such a common sense feature. I can't believe it's not part of the software. Maybe it's part of the update. Yeah, same. Yeah, same. I've heard the audio tracks will be implemented in version 1.3. You can check. Oh, a little more info. What version am I headed towards? 1.3 point. What version am I on? 1.3. So it's like. Okay, so that prediction ended up being not correct. Okay, what is this? Features 8. This is probably also, yeah, this is as of 2023. Oh my god, this is a fucking nightmare, man. Right, where am I? Under Ace Bright. What? Introduction, support. I mean, I might as well version up. Does it at least tell me what this new version is? Okay, today we're finally releasing new stable version has been alright, what's new? Added pin icon. We need to change default timeline, font themes, performance. Damn, dude, are you? It does not. Wait, what version is it? Oh, 0.4. Oh, okay. So, it's this, and this, and this, and this. Okay. It's a weird way of formatting it, but whatever. Performance improvements. Windows, fixed window flash, fixed dot, bugs, fixed data, prevent. Scroll bar, fixed bug, fixed regression. Man, I never thought I would be reading patch notes for a stream, but I kind of really need this right now. Fixed crash, fixed default font size, fixed bug, fixed crash. I mean, these are minor version changes, so fuck. That is so disappointing. I am a little nervous. Damn, I tested this before and it wasn't this bad. Maybe it's because it's Wave. Let me try exporting it in a lower quality. It doesn't need to be that high quality. Maybe that's why it's skipping. Because I remember testing this, but... let's just go down to MP3. And... add to render queue. And if this doesn't work, I'll add it to the... I'll lower the bit rate. I'm grasping at straws here. Let's see if this plays better. Load audio. So I want the MP3 version. I never work with MP3, so it didn't even occur to me. Please, for the love of God, work.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods,
I don't understand, man. Why has it gotta be like this? Let me try lowering the bit rate. I don't have high hopes for that, though. Let's cut it in half, which would be 170. Right? No. 160. What the fuck? No, it'd be... God, I can't do math in my head right now. Hold on. 150 plus... Jesus. One... No, I'll just do 170. I'm overthinking it. But not to be exact. Yes. Jesus, don't scare me like that. Render again. Okay. Why is this open? Oh, I I had to change my default browser for reasons. I forgot to set it back. So it's I guess we're in Microsoft Edge today. Didn't even notice. Okay. So let's load it up again. I might have to bring this down to like rock bottom quality. Oh man, please work with me.
My name is Hero.
Alright, I'm going for broke. I'm just gonna lower it. What happens if I do this? Will it even let me do that? I don't know audio bit rates very well. Replace. Render. Okay. I always get confused as to what window I need to be in. This one. Load audio. Let's load wave, and then I'll load just to make sure it's clearing the cache or something. Okay.
My name is Hero.
That's literally no different. That is so bizarre. Okay. And this is the latest version of it. It is actually using a good amount of memory. That's actually surprising. It's using more than OBS. A lot. That's using a lot of memory. What the fuck? The audio extension is barely using anything. Is it because... So if I scale this down to 64 by 64 again. Content outside the canvas. Okay. So now, is it still using a ton of memory? Damn, that's using a lot. Okay. What happens if so if I close Sprite, don't need to save, don't need to worry about that. That is, wow. I didn't realize it was using that much memory. Interesting. I'm just wondering if maybe it's because, well, no, because it's using barely any memory. I would be seeing my computer slowing down if that were the case. I'm very much concerned. I'm very much at a loss. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they have any plans. Wait, what? Wait, some features to give more priority. Audio lip support. What? Hold on. A way to use sound. Having a way in which to do proper lip syncing would be great. Any progress? Possible library to use. I feel like I'm looking at developers talking to each other. It was written in C with no dependency except the standard library. Should compile clean on all major compilers without the need to install any additional development packages. Good lord, that's a run-on sentence. All major desktop and mobile platforms. Okay. This is not how I was hoping this would go. I'm trying to think of how to salvage this. Yeah, people have been begging for this. Any progress 4 years ago, and then September of last year. Modify milestones. That was this year. Why? Whoops. Sorry. Don't mean to dox you, dude. Well, that's not a dox. I am Lead Haxor. I'm not going to scroll through all this. Control F. Audio. Nothing. Or they also mentioned lip sync. Nope. Let me go back to this. The idea. I do advise making a YouTube video instead of a GIF explaining how to do it. Because it's blurry. Oh, this is going completely quiet. That's Necro posting. It basically allows the export audio alongside the GIF. This is kind of ridiculous that I paid money for this software. It doesn't have audio support, so now I'm going to the community to try to fix it. I don't blame the developer for like the bug that I'm hitting. It's totally understandable. It's just it's really annoying that I can see that they know that people want it. They're just not prioritizing it. Which, I mean, I don't know what their priorities are. Clearly they were fixing a lot of bugs and a lot of crashes. That's understandable. Any support for lip syncing. So I guess this is like producer, programmer. I feel like I'm getting a little. Well, I mean, this is all public, so if they didn't want people to know this, they shouldn't post it in a public GitHub repo. Set the low priority, low priority. I mean, that's the thing, dude, is I know that software development is complex and there's a lot of stuff. It's like, I don't know what their priorities are. I can't possibly say that this is higher priority than anything else that they do, but people have been asking for this feature for years, and it's pretty, in my opinion, it's pretty essential to the animation process. So the fact that they deprioritized it is concerning. I don't really know what to do. I think... Fuck, man, this really sucks. This is gonna kind of mess things up for the day, so... I don't want to say I'm gonna cancel the stream just yet. I'm gonna take a break and clear my head a little bit and see if I can come up with a solution to progress forward. But I think there's a distinct possibility that I'm gonna call this early because I just don't know what to do. I thought this was gonna be working and it just isn't. So let me try and open it one more time. Load the audio. This is like the lowest quality version possible. I mean, shit. That's another thing I can try. Is I could just try downloading the update because maybe it optimizes it. Oh. What? So is it just that scene? Hold up. Hold up a second. Yes, thank you. But that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this is a big one. Oh my lord, dude.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a moon.
I wish I could.
Magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use the tome to take over the world. She's already cursed my friends, Chitoge and Tochi.
You know, it is skipping. Let me create a new one. Let's go. Let's do the 64 by 64. Let's create a shit ton of frames.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic.
Interesting. But they're all blank. So keep going.
There's species on takeover.
Oh my God.
Just did the whole thing. Alright.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods.
Okay, so it's not the frames. And let me look at my performance. Yeah, okay, so Ace Pride just jumped up in terms of usage. Good to know. Sorry, just a second. Okay. So, next possibility. Maybe I should lower the quality of that. So, let's change the canvas size to 1920 by 1080. Oops. Alright, so if I go back... I mean, yeah, that's the other thing, is all the frames are blank.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a...
Okay, I think maybe I have an idea. So this time, let's export video. And I'm going to do it as GIF. And I'm going to scale it down a lot. Maybe 480p? Is that even an option? No? Go fuck yourself? Okay. I'll just do it myself. 640 by 480. Okay. And I'm going to want to name this differently. Visual 01. Dude, if I spend the first hour of this stream figuring this out, but I actually come up with a solution, I think I'm okay with that. Add to render queue, render. So it's way, way, way smaller. Okay, back to Ace Bright. So it's not a memory issue. We've ruled out a few things. It's not memory. It's not the number of frames. It's not specifically the size of the frame, though it may be the pixel count. But let's experiment with this new guy. 640 by 480. Back, I say. This one. Alright, please work. Alright, that went way faster. Fingers crossed. Fuck.
My name is Hero.
Okay, here's another thing. That palette's pretty complex. So what happens now if I don't want to delete the frames, but I want to blank them out. Whoa. I was expecting transparent, not... Okay. Control A. If I hit delete... Wait, hold on.
My name.
Alright, it's still skipping. Can I delete these? Can I get rid of these? Oh. Oh, interesting. Wait. So why is this palette still full of shit? Oh, I can just hit delete on them. I don't understand why this is working, but whatever. Oh, do that. Alright, does that fix the skipping? No.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales.
Okay. I'm honestly very tempted to just go hunt down that developer and be like, yo, dude, do you have any idea of why this is happening? Can you help? I might legit do that. Because, I mean, again, if the developers of the actual app aren't going to add audio support for presumably the foreseeable future, it's been on their plates for 3 years. They haven't done it yet. Then maybe reaching out to this developer is my best bet. Fucking hell.
I can start by taking y'all's order.
I might. No, it's too distracting. I might be able to work around it. I'm just trying to think of worst case scenario. Like, I can't fix this. What are my options? Oh. Are these all... This all part of the palette? That can't be right. No shot. Hold on. That can't all be different shades of black. They all have different indexes, but they're all just black. No shot. No fucking way, man. That can't be right. That can't be right. Okay, another concern is how come when I hit delete, it's filling it with black instead of, like, clearing it? Oh my lord. What a mess I have created. Another thing that's coming to mind is maybe the GIFs are... Like, you saw how many colors were in that palette, so maybe the GIF is just way too high. Even though it's a smaller resolution, it just has so many different colors that it's freaking out and skipping. Number of colors, 256. Bring it down to 64. Loop indefinite. I don't really need looping. Last frame delay, don't really need that. Data levels. Color space tag. Bypass re-encode when enable. Dude, once again, I don't understand why I can't add this to render queue. What are you doing? Ugh. Okay. I'm definitely getting close to needing to do a break. Name. Yes. Render. And the resolution's all messed up, but I can fix that later. Okay. So if I drag this out... Oh, okay. So that's just how it is, I think. Here, let me start from scratch. 640... Wait, index. Each pixel is referenced to the palette, 8 bits per pixel. Each pixel has red, green, blue, alpha components. Well, I would probably need that. Probably need that for the sake of doing the animation. So if I just stretch this out, oh my god, I might have to just literally, I might have to just bring these in one frame at a time. That can't be right. Something is wrong and I need to figure out a way to fix it. Ah!
My name is Hero.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm getting frustrated and I'm not thinking clearly. Let's put this on pause. Let's come back and BRB. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. So I don't have any better. I was hoping that stepping away would kind of give me some clarity and help me kind of come up with a better solution. I don't really have any ideas as of yet. I was kind of contingent all this on this just working. Looking through the itch page, it seems like the developer doesn't hasn't been on super frequently, so I guess I'll try reaching out and see if he can help me. But I don't have high hopes of that. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just try a few things and keep trying to fix it. But if I can't get this working today, I don't want to sit here wasting time banging my head against this for hours. Like, I'll give it another 20 minutes. If I can come up with some miracle solution that all of a sudden works, great, we can continue. But I very much might have to just cut this short because I don't want to waste your time or mine. So yeah, let's I'll reach out to the developer later. I'm not going to do the whole sign-in process right now. What I am going to do right now is... Yep, still fucked. Okay. Let's just try getting the new version, see what happens. Why does that open in whatever? What am I looking at? June 11th. Okay, cool. Wait, it says the new version is available, but where do I download it? It's using... Wait, what version am I on? We were finally releasing Ace Spy. Oh, sorry, let me put my music back on. We're releasing Ace Spy version 1.3.14. If you're using 1.3.13, which is actually after what I'm using, and to give it a try in beta, you'll be able to find some new features since beta. Okay, but which are now available to everyone. Okay, but how do I fucking download it? How to update? Oh my god. Alright, sorry, just 2 seconds. Excuse me. How do I update the current version? I don't remember where you got Ace Bright. You can try. What? I mean, I know where I got it. What the fuck? If you're using Ace Bright on Steam, updates are installed automatically by default. Oh, you know what? I might have disabled that. If that's even an option. This is kind of ridiculous. Wait, no. What am I talking about? I didn't get it through Steam. What the fuck am I talking about? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I got it off your website, dude. So how do you... Ace Spy standalone without Steam. Ace Spy is currently DRM free. Anyway, using the default Steam option. I'm gonna update my current version. If you don't remember where you go. Purchase. What? To get links to download all your purchases from. This is fucking weird, dude. I'm so confused. What is... Oh my god, dude. I am so utterly confused. So that takes me here. Do I just have to go to the website? Like, to the landing page? To the home page? I already bought it. What? I update my current version and it takes me back here. Press Control R to refresh the library to see the latest version of Aseprite. Hold on. And that's if you use. Issues downloading the update. We can resend you the receipt with your download link. Dude, why does it not just fucking update? Is there not a check for updates option? What the hell is going on with the software? I feel like it's been giving me trouble all day. Preference. Experimental. Oh my god, man. Wait. New version is available today. What? Oh, 1.14. I am so deeply confused. Okay. I mean, on the one hand, I'm glad it doesn't have automatic updates, but on the other hand, I kind of need them now specifically. README. I gotta admit, I'm getting really, really frustrated. It's just, I spent actual money on this program. It's like, when it's like DaVinci Resolve or whatever, and it's free, like, I'll grumble about it, but in reality, I got what I paid for. Here, I actually gave them fucking money, and I can't even find out how to update. Like, it doesn't have audio playback. What the fuck is this software? Jesus, man. I gotta be missing something. I gotta be missing something. I shouldn't have to re-fucking download the whole thing just to get the updated version. That doesn't make any sense. How do I update my current version? Why does it not have an option for, hey, I bought this from your fucking website? Oh my god, dude. Wait, there's an installer. Excuse me. I don't know where I even have the installer. I might have it in my downloads folder still. Tools. Nope. Alright, bear with me for a second. I'm gonna do this off camera, off screen, off view, whatever you want to call it. Shit. I don't know where this is. Probably moved it somewhere more appropriate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank God for everything. Alright, take your time, Buttercup. I got all day. Whoops. Apologies if this episode is an absolute train wreck. I really honestly probably should have validated this workflow before I even started today, but I didn't anticipate it, shit going this sideways. Good lord. Keys. Bro. Oh my god. This is actually unbelievable. Like, how bad the user experience is for this is kind of embarrassing. Do I get updates? Yes, you do. With your purchase, you'll be able to download updates from Humble Bundle. What? Sync the program will be on an update. EXE. Oh, wait a minute, there's a roadmap. Audio support. Not checked off. Motherfucker. So I guess it's coming soon, is the implication here. They are in the 1.3 versions, I believe. I think that's what it was, 1.3.14. Yeah. So it could be coming any day now, but I really don't want to wait around for that. Fuck, man, what do I do? This is not how I wanted to spend this work time. I guess what I'll do is I'll spend another 20-ish minutes trying to find the culprit as to why it's skipping.
Entering the woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use the tome to take over the world. She's already cursed my friends, Chitoge.
I mean, that seems okay. Yeah. Okay, let me try once again to delete all the pixels.
Change their route, but
order.
Frame. No, I don't want to delete frame. Oh, you know what I can do? Here's an interesting idea. New layer. Delete this layer. And let's see if it still skips. Or if it crashes. Okay. Yeah, it's still fun.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found magic.
So what happens now if I remove a bunch of frames? Frame 900, Jesus Christ, 963. Alright. Something like that, sure. Okay. What was it? Alt-C? Okay, if I go back to the beginning and play it.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods,
Oh, I didn't expect that to close the whole damn app. Okay, let's open this up again. It seems like... Let me try something. I'll load in audio. Cool. New. Let's go. Let's leave it at that. Let's see what happens. And I wish I could, instead of adding this one, well, it actually doesn't take that long to just go like this.
my name is Hero. On those I've magic toenails. Evil trying used to over. So I found choked. King but if I know that with tick, it's awesome. Turn. Can you?
Can start user.
Interesting thing I just noticed. I'm at 400 frames. And before it was giving me like 900. Is it like doubling up the frames?
My name is Hero.
Hold up a
When
second.
wandering-
Okay, let me go to a new one. Okay. Close this. Don't save. Let's add the GIF back in. And I know it's going to fuck everything up, but... I don't need that. No. Animations here. Here. It's the smaller version. That should still work. So if I bring it in like that... 963. Interesting. Okay, hold on. How long is this supposed to be? This is exactly 40 seconds. So 40 times 24 goes up to 960. So the length of the timeline is correct. But when I just do the frames, when I just create frames from scratch,
Order.
My name is Hero. When
is this program even running in 24 frames a second? I assume it is, but that's a silly assumption to make. God, if that's it. Preferences, maybe? Editor. General. No, it's got to be specific to the project itself. Oh, it's just hiding the timeline. Okay. Frame playback. One-time speed. What? Play animation. Play animation preview. Place. Oh, excuse me. Playback. So I disabled. Play subtags and repetitions. I don't know what that even means, but maybe that's part of my problem.
my name
Nope. Okay. Tags. Tag properties. I don't think that actually did anything. Frame properties. Duration in milliseconds. Is that right? Oops. No, not cell properties. I want frame properties. So they're all 40 milliseconds. Is that correct? Length. No, it's a 24th of a second. One 24th of a second in milliseconds. Oh, for Christ's sake. It's 1/24th, which would be... That's not even 25. Damn it. That's not even math. Would it be 0.24? I'll do 0.24. Convert. Didn't work. I think I have script blockers on. It's probably why. Yeah. 0.24. Why is that not working? Maybe it has to be whole numbers. Okay. I am very much wasting time. I just want to verify that this is correct. Point 24. Convert. Alright, nobody wants to do it. That's fine. Whew. Heat is picking up. Meaning of the universe. 240 milliseconds. Interesting. No, wait. I think I'm doing this wrong. 0.24. That's not... I don't think that's right. Let's do it the other way around then. So what is 40 milliseconds? Point... Is that 24%? Okay, this doesn't matter. I love flexing my amazing math skills on stream. If I go to a blank scene, what is it? Frame properties. A duration 100 milliseconds. Interesting. Can I bulk change these? I don't know why it's set to 40. Frame number 1 through 9. Alright, so let's set this to 100. Let's see if that helped at all.
My name is Hero.
That's what it was!
Wandering the woods.
Oh my god!
Found a magic book called the Tome of...
Why did it do that? Oh my god, I spent almost 2 hours trying to figure that shit out. Why the fuck is it at 40 milliseconds? That doesn't make any sense. Jesus Christ, man. Ugh. It's like that combination of relieved but also frustrated with the answer.
Tails. There's this evil spirit trying to use the Tome...
Unfucking believable. That is... that is so wild. Why would it do that? Okay. So that's part of the workflow. Oh, this is a version 2, so I don't want to work on this one. I think this is one I was experimenting with. Let me... I don't even remember what all these files are anymore. I've just been in such a, like, a fugue state. Open recent. I want the Aseprite file. So I think I should be able to fix this now. What a bizarre bug. That is so strange. I should report that bug. That's really bad. I literally thought I was going to have to abandon this part of the project for now. But I wonder if... Alright, so this one's still messed up, yeah?
My name...
The shameful part is that I'm about, like 15 minutes from another break, so that's the whole thing. The frame properties, put this to 100. I mean, I wish there was a way to better automate that. Like, you know, have it import correctly from the off rip. Yeah, this is a blank one. I'm glad I discovered that. Jesus.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales.
Oh, it's not playing back. It's not animating. What's going on here, buddy? What?
When wandering the woods, I found a magic book.
Okay. Well, something's wrong. The animation isn't playing, and I'm not sure why. So I'm just gonna re-import this. So that's 1080p. I'll just go with the 1080p version, and I'll just ignore that. That's 640p version. I don't need that anymore, I presume. Here, let me just start from scratch, just so I know it's clean. So you hit OK. Okay, pay attention, developers. These are the repro steps. So I'm starting from a blank scene. God, I'm going back to QA mode. Jesus Christ. So repro steps. Blank scene. I check the frame number. 100 milliseconds. So then I take my... Oh, I wonder if it's a DaVinci Resolve problem, like the export loop is off. Number of colors. Frame. Palette generation. I don't know what any of this means. I mean, nothing seems to be implicating that or indicating that it should be less than 100 milliseconds per frame. Okay, so now I drag in my GIF, which plays fine in Windows and all that. Loading up. I should clip this and send it to them. Okay, so hopefully this plays correctly. So now we see that every frame is now a duration of 40 milliseconds.
My name is Hero. When wandering...
God, that's so bizarre. All right, anyway, let's fix it. I would definitely not call this a showstopper. This is definitely like an annoyance. I just gotta keep in mind to fix it every time. Which, I mean, fuck, at least there's a fix. God, I apologize. That was so frustrating. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but I was getting, like, legitimately mad. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with this? Okay, cool. Let's zoom out a bit so I can see everything. And I want to watch it back and make sure that everything's good.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales.
Okay, so it's not good. Why is that fucked up? What happened? It's like the first half of the GIF all messed up? No, it's fine. Alright, well, good thing I checked. I guess I was doing my victory lap a little early.
Chitoge and Toshi, changing their bodies forever.
Oh, it's because the timing's off now. Interesting. That's an interesting problem. Okay, one step forward, two steps back. You know, that's how it goes. Keep getting alerts. So it needs to do it at 40 milliseconds per frame in order to be the appropriate timing. Yeah, I never checked to see properly if it's playing at 60 FPS. Jesus. Is that really how big this is? There's got to be a place to see what the frame rate is. Preferences. I've already seen this. Undo. Oh. Oh, undo limit. I see. For some reason I read that as infinite. I clearly need a break. Property. No, not sprite. Properties. No. Yeah, I think I'm definitely due for a break. Frame properties. Yeah, it's just for this frame. Symmetry options, no. Advanced ooh. Go back, wait, what? Okay, that was concerning. I just want to know what the frame rate is. Why is it so hard? Nope. With linking. It's onion skin range. Motherfucker. Ay. I mean, maybe the frame rate isn't dependent. Maybe it's not a steady frame rate. It just, well, no, it has to be. Like, how fast does a cursor move from left to right? Like, that's the frame rate. Alright, I'm just gonna... How to find the frame rate in Sprite. 2020 Sprite works with frame durations, just as game engines do under the hood. That is more flexible than FPS. To achieve 30, set the frames duration to 33. Okay. So, sorry, I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm getting really distracted by somebody burning rubber like blocks away. Introduce leap milliseconds every third frame. Oh my lord. So there is no... It seems like there is no frame rate. So I wonder if it's just because it's a weird fraction. So if I put it at... Here's what I'm thinking. Can I select all frames? No, of course not.
My name's
What I'm thinking is maybe it's because it's not easily divisible by 100. Maybe that's why it's skipping. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's almost twice as long as the time. Yeah, that, which makes sense because I doubled the length of each frame. Well, I wonder if also I could just cut the number of frames in half. I could export it from DaVinci Resolve in 12 FPS as opposed to... I shouldn't have to do that though. That's so dumb. Frame properties. Let's try 50 as opposed to 40. Let's see what happens.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use
Okay. So then if I wait, I was thinking that it might end up start skipping, but it didn't. So what happens if I put it to 40 again?
But he found the old hag 13th. We stopped her.
Yeah, see, it's not quite right.
I can start by taking y'all's order.
Okay. So if I put it back to 40, it'd be funny if it wasn't skipping now.
My name is Hero.
No fucking way.
When wandering the
What?
woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use the tome to take over the world.
Skipping a
He's
little.
already cursed my friends, Chitoge and Toshi, changing their bodies forever. But if we find the old hag with 13 teeth, we could stop the spirit and return to normal.
It's not quite right.
Can you help us?
I can start by
My name is...
I'm a little confused. Why did it stop so early?
start by taking.
Okay. I'm getting to grips with it. I'm starting to understand the minutia. How long has it been going? Yeah, I think now's probably a good time for a break because I'm starting to get frustrated again. Yeah, I will BRB. All right, welcome back. I got a moment to decompress and clear my head. Again, apologies. I was getting a little on the frustrated side. Once again, I don't have a very clear answer as to how to proceed forward. I'm going to try a couple more things. It's good that I can kind of get it to play without skipping, but it being out of sync is way worse than that obnoxious skipping stuff. Like that I can deal with, but it cutting off like what? 30 frames or whatever. That's not acceptable. Wait a minute. What frame? How long is this now? So this is now 907 frames, which I think is, well, yeah, I know it's too few because it gets cut too short. So there was one thing I did want to try. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Oh, put my music back on. Sorry. Yeah, that's the groove. Where's my stuff? Got too many tabs. Okay, let's drag it back in, and it should be fucked up. Better yet, I will take some notes on what I should try. So, what I'm gonna try right now is just setting the frames to 40 off the bat. Then I'm gonna try to export from, yeah, look at my great typing. Export from DaVinci in 12 FPS. And if I think of more ideas, I'll add them. Okay, so right now it's fucked up, or it should be.
My name is Hero.
Let me actually take a closer look at these. When does it change over?
When wandering the woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use the tome.
If you listen past the skipping, it still lines up perfectly.
Friends, Chitoge and Toji, changing their bodies forever. But if we find the old hag with 13 teeth, we can stop spirit and return to normal. Can you help
Oh, that's
us?
actually not correct.
I can start by
What the hell? I feel like the timing of this is wrong. Here, let me try an experiment real quick. Let's not save, definitely. I'm gonna drag that GIF that I exported back into DaVinci and see real quick. I want to check another thing while it's loading and see if it lines up correctly. Frame properties, 1 millisecond, 50. Oh shit, 40. 40. No wonder. Oh, it's just the shortcut's P. I can see my fingers a little bit. This one's 50. So it's just kind of... They're all different. They're mostly 40, but there's some in there that are a little bit different. Interesting. Let's open up episode 5 again. Somehow I'm back on the export tab again. So, if it exported correctly, I should be able to... Let's get rid of this for now. I'm not going to save it anyway. I should be able to just drag this into the timeline, and it should just line up perfectly. Oh, sorry. Hold on a sec. All right, sorry about that. All right, so let's see if this lines up. Actually, an easy way to test should be if I just hide this layer, it should just be the same thing, right? How do I hide the visibility? Disable. Okay, so it's still the same. That's good. Go here. That looks correct. Oh, actually, yeah, that's correct. It's just not timed correctly. God, now there's a fly in here, of course. Hide. Oh, that's not right. That's not right at all.
My name is Hero.
Okay.
Wandering the
That
woods,
might be
I
my
found a
part of my
magic
problem.
book called the Tome of
How did
Tales.
that happen?
There's this evil spirit trying to use the...
What the fuck? Oh, oops. Back to the beginning. What the
My
fuck?
name is Hero. When wandering the...
Excuse me? Oh, of course, this thing doesn't even go frame by frame. It's so annoying.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic book called Tome of Tales.
Holy shit, dude. That's so...
My name is...
Sorry, just a second. I don't really understand what went wrong here, but I feel like this is probably the crux of my problem. Why is this all fucked up? Like, what is all this? Okay. Let's... Here, I'm gonna close this out. Don't save. Let's open it again. And I'm gonna export that again. I have no idea what could have possibly gone wrong. It's not doing that here. And I assume it's playing. That is so weird. What the fuck? Alright, well, I guess I'll try exporting it again. Right. That's alarmingly scary for my workflow. That was the fucking weirdest thing, man. Maybe it's not... I have no idea why that would be. What is... PNG, what is all this? In, out, range. Outlets. Can I turn snapping on from here? No, of course not. Jesus. Back. Okay, and then let's mark the out time. Maybe because I didn't mark the in? I mean, I feel like that shouldn't matter.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic...
It plays just fine. Wait, keyframe. Oh, let me put it back on. I'm gonna have to do like an external converter because this is... I don't understand why this is fucking up like this. Codec, animated GIF. I mean, that's my only option. Loop. Indefinite. Image offsetting. What is that? Let me do some research on this. Jesus, dude, this has been a lot of problems. All right, DaVinci Resolve GIF exported. Oops, exported GIF skipping. What? But that's exactly what I wrote. Why are you putting it in quotes? Why is it? Sorry, I was just looking at that really closely, just like I feel so gaslit. I'm like, what did I misspell? Anyway, not important. How to export videos as GIFs. Let's look at that one. Pause the tunes.
How to export media as GIF files in DaVinci Resolve 19. Inside your project edit window, hold a Control or Command if you're a Mac user and press I to insert a media clip of your choice into your project. Click and drag from the thumbnail of your media file from the media pool master bin and move your mouse cursor to the timeline to insert. If I drag the red playhead to the end of my edits using the selection mode tool, we can see that the video clip plays through a total duration of just over 6 seconds. If I want my GIF file to ultimately contain just the first 3 seconds of this clip though, I can use in and out markers to identify this before rendering. And so I will drag the red playhead back to the start of the clip and will press I to create the in mark, and will drag the red playhead to the 3 second mark and press O to set the out mark. Hold Alt and press X if you wish to remove the in and out marks. Go to Deliver. Underneath Custom Export, into a file name, and select the storage location for your GIF file. Render and stay set as a single clip as we have already applied the in and out marks to our timeline. Ensure that video and the export video box are selected. Click on the Format menu and scroll up to find GIF towards the top. Set your resolution depending on the size that you wish for your GIF file to be, including whether you wish to apply horizontal or vertical resolutions. The frame rate will match that of the number of stills played on your project file, as you can identify in the...
Oh, I wonder if that's part of the problem. Timeline, frame rate timeline. Let me go inspect that really quick. Where's that setting?
Including whether you wish to apply horizontal or vertical resolutions. The frame rate will match that of the number of stills played on your...
Oh, it's under project settings, okay. Project settings. I'm at 24 FPS. Oh, and I'm trying to export as... Well, no, I was trying to export as 24. So that's not the problem. I don't know.
Project file, as you can identify in the project settings window. If you wish for there to be a delay before your GIF file loops, simply increment the value next to last frame delay. If I change this to 3, for example, the final still will remain on screen for 3 seconds before looping back to the first frame again. Ticking image offsetting enables the stills that form part of your GIF to be altered in terms of positioning on screen to help produce a seamless and concise animation effect, although the output may not...
Wait, what? Hold on. Let me actually put that at normal speed. Playback speed. Normal.
Next to last frame delay. If I change this to 3, for example, the final still will remain on screen for 3 seconds before looping back to the first frame again. Ticking image offsetting enables the stills that form part of your GIF to be altered in terms of positioning on screen to help produce a seamless and concise animation effect, although the output may not seem significantly different if this were to be unticked. Unticking image offsetting may also enable you to save storage space on your computing device. Having palette generation set to medians will result in average colours being identified and used to fill in similar shaded segments of your visual media. Selecting clusters as the palette generation will produce more detailed blending of colours on your GIF file, although this could result in longer rendering time due to the greater file size. If you set the palette generation to off, on the other hand, there will be more distortion and inconsistent colour application to your final GIF file. Number of colours is basically the colour depth, representing the number of different possible colour shades that each pixel on your visual media can contain. The lower this value is, in this particular example, I will select 32. If you don't, and then enter the number of times that you wish for the select render all. Once this example, I will select indefinite. Once you are done with your export settings, select
Okay. That didn't really answer any questions. this? Alright, great. Wait. Although this is not a must, as it will happen automatically when converting. And keeping your GIF under 6 seconds in total. Must applies more. Sorry, music. Sorry. GIF will have a much bigger file size. That's fine. Yeah, man, that's not good. I don't know why it's doing it. Quality. Let me take a closer look at these settings and just go through them one by one. So codec, I don't have any other codecs. Use vertical resolution. Support alpha, no. Last frame delay, no. Generation, number of colors. For this GIF in particular, I don't need... Does it need looping? No, not at all. Pixel aspect ratio, square, data levels. Oh, this is all advanced. Tag, data burn in. And it is at 24. I don't think I want it to be at 23.97. I'm very worried. I don't know why this isn't working. Why this hasn't worked properly yet. How are we doing on time? Yeah, if I can't get this working correctly in the next half hour, I'm just gonna have to call it for this stream and try to figure this out on my own, so I don't waste anybody's time, except for my own, I guess. Okay. Force sizing. I really wish there was like a force consistent frame rate. I've been thinking about this frame rate. Excuse me. I'm thinking about this frame rate. I'm debating if I should change it. But... No, the frame rate is at 24 frames a second. Everything's at 24 except for Aseprite, which is variable. Is it because of this? Oh, no, it has to be layered. But what? That shouldn't matter. In an outrange. Yeah, what is all this? What? Ugh. All right, let's just, can I clear this? Clear it all. Let's let her rip, because actually, hold on. That's a good point. Let me delete this. Oh, I didn't rename it. Oops. Animation here. I can't remember the naming convention now. Hold on, let me Boom. Save, yes. Except now I'm gonna delete it. Now, add to render queue. And let's render it. Oops. Render in progress. Oh, man. Apologies. This is like just really kicking my ass. I feel like I've been going for like 4 hours and it's only been, well, it's been 3, but still. It's this has been very frustrating. Why this is so difficult. Just won't save that. I'll close this. Don't need it. I thought I figured it out, but I guess not. Actually, you know what? Instead of creating a scene to drag it into, can I just drag it straight in? It appears so. Maybe that'll be better. Though I don't have high hopes, per usual. Yeah, it's skipping.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic.
Well, at least it seems to be playing consistently. Maybe that's okay. I might just have to deal with it, man.
Magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use the tome to take over the world. She's already cursed my friends, Chitoge and Toji, changing their bodies forever. But if we find the old hag with 13 teeth, we can stop the spirit and return to normal. Can you help us?
It's not right.
I can start by.
Oops.
My name is.
This is very, very frustrating. I'm kind of at a loss. There's just so many problems with this workflow. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Right now, I'm contemplating, because my instincts say to put this on pause, go do some research, go reach out to the developer, go try to figure out how to download the fucking updated version. It's just I'm getting so many problems. Like, it's putting the viability of this workflow into question. And besides the fact that I don't want to waste everybody's time, including my own, banging my head against this trying to make it work, if I need to change this workflow, I need to go do that off stream and like figure this out. I don't want to give up on this just yet, not least of all because I spent money on this program, but right now I'm trying to figure out how to keep this stream going, and I'm drawing a blank. I'm being perfectly, I feel bad doing this again and cutting shit short, but this has just got so many problems, and I think the first step, the most reasonable step, is to do some R&D, figure out what I can do to make this work, and if I can't make it work, I then have to figure out an alternative path. If that means buying another piece of software, then so be it, but I'm obviously not going to do that on stream right now. This is super, super disappointing and super frustrating. Like, again, I like this tool. I'll be perfectly honest. I like this tool for pixel art. I think the developers did a good job, but it is also advertising itself as an animation tool. And in that regard, is just lacking. Like, it's just not good enough out of the box. So I'm trying to not let my frustration get the better of me, but I'm also trying to be real. Like, this is immensely disappointing. Like, this should not have taken me 2 hours banging my head against this only to realize, oh, this might not work at all because it's just not set up for it. I'm hoping that an update will fix the software and maybe optimize it better. I'm hoping that I can reach out to the developer of this extension and maybe they can give me some insight, or maybe they can work on a fix for it or something like that. I'm hoping that maybe I can figure out a way to export from DaVinci Resolve in a way that where the GIFs don't spaz out. It's just, oh man. I mean, and part of it's my fault. I should have validated this workflow before I wasted time going live. So that part's on me for sure. But it's just like, I don't know. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. It's really disappointing. I'm really sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. I'm gonna go and figure this out on my own, and first and foremost, step away from it and breathe a little bit so I can clear my head. And then when I come back to stream this again, I'll have an idea of what the actual workflow will be. So again, so sorry for wasting your time if you watch all the way to the end. I still appreciate it. But yeah, hopefully in the next one, it'll be a lot more productive. And yeah, thank you so much for your time, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.